As a registered MiraCosta College student, you have access to download and install the Microsoft Office 365 apps. The first thing you want to do is head over to okta.miracosta.edu. You'll sign in with your Surf ID and your Surf password. You may have to provide your authentication in order to sign in. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the Microsoft Office 365 Office portal. This is where we will be able to download and install the Office apps. If you get this pop-up asking if you would like to stay signed in, you can select the Don't Show Again and hit Yes, as long as you're on your personal device. Once your Office portal loads, you're going to come right over here to the left and click on Apps. You're going to hit this X to close the pop-up, and you're going to come right up here to the Install Apps button. When you click on the Install Apps, you're going to select the first option. On the next page, under Office Apps and Devices, I'm going to click on Install Office. This is going to prompt the download to start. And once it's done downloading, you can click on this little tile right here. When you get the user account control, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? It should be titled Microsoft 365 and Office. You can hit Yes. That's going to bring up the download window and install window. You want to wait for this to get done installing. Once the install is done, you'll see this You're All Set window. You can go ahead and hit close. The next thing you can do is come right down here to the Start button, and you can see that the Microsoft apps have installed. Here you have Access, Excel, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see that Word is there. The next thing we need to do is open one of these apps and associate it with your MiraCosta College student account. Now that we've downloaded Microsoft Office 365 apps, we need to open one of those apps and associate the license with your MiraCosta student account. The first thing I'm going to do is go to Start, and I'm going to use Word to associate the license. I'm going to open Word, and the first thing I'm going to get is the Sign In to get started with Word. Now the good thing is once I associate the MiraCosta student account license with one app, it will transfer to all apps, so you only need to sign in once. I'm going to click this Sign In or Create Account to get started, and I'm going to type in my MiraCosta student email address. That's the one we found in Surf. And then I'm going to hit Next. This is going to bring up Okta to where we need to sign in. You're going to put in your Surf ID and your Surf password. You may need to provide your authentication again. Once you have signed in and provided your authentication, you'll get this notice right here. You're going to go ahead and click on OK. Once you get this all set notification, you can hit done. And then if you go to account in the lower left-hand corner, you'll see that your Microsoft Office 365 license is associated with your MiraCosta student email account. And that's how you download and install Microsoft Office 365 apps.